The emergency number for New Zealand is 111. Suicide Crisis Helpline 0508 828865. Youth Line 0800 376633. WhatsApp 0800 942 8787. Kids Line 0800 543 754. Are you okay? 0800 456 450. Kia ora, ko June James tōku ingoa no Aotearoa hau. Greetings, my name is June James. I am from Aotearoa, New Zealand. Ko te tūmanako e hia ana e au te manaki tautoko ngā rangatahi. My endeavour and wants are to look after and support our youth. Kia ora pai ai rātou, I roto e nei āhuahanga katoa. Tinana, hiningaro, wairua hoki. So they are well in all aspects, in body, in mind, and in spirit. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. I am doing this to raise awareness that we, Brain Sweet Systems, is solutions focused in the intervention and prevention of PTSD, PTS, and suicide. What is PTSD? Post-traumatic stress disorder. Well, it's something that happened in your past. An event, something you saw, you experienced, and it has left you with a memory of it, a sad or bad memory. You may have been abused, you may have been in violence, the loss of a loved one. You may have been raped or bullied. You may have even experienced an earthquake. Or worse, you may have been separated from your family. Now these memories, these trauma memories, these bad memories are triggered by sound, noise. Could be a song, could be a recurring event like an anniversary, or you're just seeing someone else going through the same thing you did. I'm here to help you, the youth, you young ones. Ngā rangatahi, Indigenous Māori and multicultures. Why? Because you are our next generation. You are our future. You are valued. You are loved. You can be loved. I lost 4 of my family to suicide, and I'm here because I care enough to want to try and help stop the suicide. My credentials: I've spent 35 plus years in humanitarian service, helping people in times of illness, the terminally ill, people in crisis and trauma, from birth, from births to the elderly. I'm not done yet. I'm here to help you too. I am a certified brain sweep life coach and trainer. I am about to demonstrate and teach you a simple hand technique that has been proven to help heal any sad or bad memory. This will also help you with stress, upsets, anxiety, anger, emotional feelings. And you can use this technique anywhere, at any time. It's available to you 24/7. Whenever you have these problems or whenever these memories are re-triggered, use this tool. It will help you, empower you to reclaim a quality of life you deserve. This is going to open the door to freedom for you from trauma. And we're giving it to you for free. We're putting it out there. We're giving it out there to you so you can help you. At the end of this video, you will see my contact details. Reach out to me for help. Okay? Now please pay attention, watch and learn. Replay and replay this video until you get it. And when you do, take down your memories, okay? Use it on your memories. Do it every day or as they come up. Teach your family. Share with your friends. If you know someone else that needs this, please help them. Please share. So for the benefit of you young ones, I will keep this as simple as I can so that it is a simple technique for you to use. Now I've marked my hands for the benefit of you, and these markings are important. This marking here is the base of the palm of your hand, so you don't go down into this area, okay? Stay up in this area. Same on that hand. Don't go below, stay in that area. The marking on the edge of my little finger is in connection with your right hemisphere. The marking on along my thumb is in connection with the left hemisphere. Up the top here, this area here is also in connection with your whole body and the frontal lobe of your brain. The fingers, your crown. Okay, so that's what they mean. And the dots over the tops of my knuckles is a guide for you where to push your little finger over. So I'll just show you what the technique looks like, okay? I'll show you first. Fingertips down, little finger over the knuckles, pushing forward, stop at the base of the palm of your hand, line your thumb up with your knuckles, pull your thumb back over your knuckles towards you, along the thumb, and you're back to the beginning. Change hands. Again, line your little finger up with the knuckles, push over the top, push forward, stop at the base of the palm of your hand, go towards the fingertips, line your thumb up with your knuckles, pull your thumb back up over the knuckles, along your thumb, and back to the beginning. So that's the technique. Now what I want you to do is close in all your thumbs and your fingers, cup your hands. The reason being is to hold in the energy as you do the rotations. Okay? So we always start with our right hand over our left, and we're going to cup our hand onto our left hand. Okay? Now let's do 4 rotations. Okay? So 4 rotations on each hand, or 8 rotations maximum, no more than that. Okay, line your little finger up with your knuckles and push forward. Over, stop at the base of the palm of your hand, long to the fingertips, thumb comes back over the knuckles, along your thumb, back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3 more. Little finger over the knuckles, along to the fingertips, thumb comes back up over the knuckles, along the edge of your thumb, back to the beginning. Okay, let's do 2 more. Fingertips down, push forward. Change hands, 4 on this hand, little finger over the knuckles, fingertips down, push forward, stop at the base of the palm of your hand, move towards your fingertips, line your thumb up with your knuckles, pull back towards you, along the edge of the thumb, and you're back to the beginning. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So that's the hand technique. Now, to do a memory or an emotion or a feeling, you're going to put it underneath here, underneath your right hand. You put your right hand on top of your left, and you're going to think about a memory, how bad it is. And we're going to start you on an easy one, on a scale of 1 to 3. Don't go any higher. Don't do 5. Don't do 10. Just 3 and below. Okay, so you think of your memory and you're putting it underneath here and hold it there. Okay, fingertips down. Okay, you got your memory, you got the scale. Now push forward, do 4. Okay, fingertips down, line your little finger up with your knuckles, push. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change hands. Line your little finger up, push forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now where are you with that memory? Have you got it down to a 0? From 3 to a 0. If you haven't, repeat doing your hands, 4 on each hand. Always start with your right hand over your left. Repeat that until you do get it down to a 0. Practice and practice and practice every day. And it's a good idea to take your rings and your watches off. It just helps you do your hands more comfortably. And now I'm going to introduce you to Karen, who will help you close the door to suicide. So please watch to the very end. Please listen to her. This will help you.
Hi, my name is Karen Sabrin. I am the originator of the brain suite systems that are renowned for eliminating the symptoms of PTSD and other forms of trauma and hyperanxiety, and to do so without the use of medication. As a professional, I have been doing this work for my clients for around the globe for over 35 years. Today, I'm using the brain sweep system to help you to permanently close the door to suicide. Every human being needs to do this process, even if you do not believe that you do. The reason is simple. Every human being has learned to learn from experience. If you have ever heard or read of anyone dying from suicide, then your mind has learned that humans can get desperate enough to kill themselves. If you've ever seen an animal lose someone that the animal loves more than anything, to the point that the animal simply quits eating and quits drinking water and then quits sleeping until the animal finally dies, then you have definitely learned that love can lead to severe loss. The pain of that loss can end the will to live. If you watch the news on TV, then you have seen stories of people in so much emotional pain that they have killed their own family and then committed suicide. You need to understand that the minute your mind heard these stories, your mind immediately made suicide an option that can be chosen. Not even your religion can protect you if you are feeling dark enough to drown out the idea that you are loved by your God. Sadly, the silence surrounding suicide only adds on to the likelihood that a human will not reach out to others before it is too late. And saddest of all, for so many families and so many friends. It is a huge misperception and a total fallacy that only mentally ill people choose to commit suicide. There are good people who want to die. There are also good people who simply do not want to live with the pain of living anymore. Any human being can lose the will to keep trying to survive the pain of living. Please listen to this fact. When a human is suffering, the chemicals produced in the body can literally overwhelm the mind's capacity to make the right choice. That is precisely why every human being needs to choose to care enough for you and for your loved ones to take the precaution of closing the door to suicide. If you are suffering right now or feeling numb or already enraged enough to be seeing this video because you are already wanting to use suicide to end your pain, then I'm asking you to please listen. I'm asking you, please try to stay alive long enough to finish this video. Understand this. You have a right as a human being to have this chance to get you free of the chemistry that has led you to feeling desperate enough to simply want to be done with trying. You deserve this opportunity. You deserve the opportunity to know how you will feel after you try to do the brain sweep technique. Know this, the brain sweep technique will immediately help you to reduce the negative chemicals that are negatively affecting your thinking. Brain sweep uses neurokinesis to intensify the positive effect of working with the brain instead of the mind. Brain Sweep teaches you to apply a simplistic form of neurokinesis to effectively train your brain how to direct your body to immediately respond rather than react. Responding produces the chemicals that always reduce the brain to body demand to produce the chemical change that prompt reactive states of self-isolation and other negative forms of survivalism. Simply put, what this really says, neurokinesis does for the brain what acupressure can do for the body. That is why Brain Sweep will enable you to eliminate the feeling of needing or wanting to harm you or punish you. Please try to understand this. This is not a criticism of you. Negative reactive states can produce serious chemical change that can lead anyone's mind to mistakenly thinking that suicide is the only answer that makes sense. Thinking that way does not mean that you are mentally ill. It does mean that you're experiencing a harmful reactive state. In a minute, you and I will do a simple brain sweep technique that will immediately reduce all of the painful thoughts and pain-filled feelings that are making you feel anxious or depressed or worse. Brain Sweep uses a simple pattern of touch that prompts all of the organs in your body to respond together instead of reacting. Brain Sweep will use your own touch to trigger your neurons to produce a response that will eliminate the reaction that causes anxiety states. With practice, meaning with the consistent use of the Brain Sweep system, the brain, your brain, can be taught by you how to use the Brain Sweep response technique to gain the immediate access to profound insight that permanently relieves any and all forms of the self-deception or the misperception that leads to suicide. Let's begin. Today, you will learn 3 things to do the second that you feel any form of negative stress. Step 1. Now I'm going to teach you a tool that you can choose to use whenever you feel bad, whenever you are sad and or anxious. It even helps with depression and rage. And please understand, and please listen to this proven fact. The more often that you choose to use this technique in your daily life, the more your brain learns to use the technique to produce the chemicals that instantly and naturally enable humans to feel much better much sooner. You will instantly be much more in control of your emotions and your feelings. Let's begin now, please. Now, you can sit down or you can stand up. You can even do this technique lying down, but you can't keep driving or doing anything like that. Now, just find a focal point on the wall or surface in front of you. Imagine a single dot and focus on the dot, real or imagined. And then stare at the center of the dot. Now, hold that stare and without turning your head, move your eyes only to the right. And hold. Then move your eyes back to the center. Focus again on the center of the dot and hold. Now, without turning your head, turn your eyes only to the left and hold. Then back to the center. Now, simply lower your eyes if you want to relax more. And simply think of a time when you were really enjoying yourself. Now, it can be anytime, anywhere, any age. Whether you were younger or when you were older, it does not matter. Just pick a time, a memory of when you were laughing, really laughing, really feeling good while you were laughing. When you're having such a good time, either you yourself were alone or with others, but having a good time. Or simply imagine a time like that as if you were acting in a movie. Imagine, pretend, or remember laughing very hard from deep inside you and having so much fun getting everyone around you to laugh as well. Now feel that time in your body. Let the laughter come forward now. Just laugh as if it's happening right here, right now. Remember, you're laughing so hard that tears are streaming down your face. Think again about how you couldn't even look at your friends without laughing harder. Now, think about trying to tell someone else why you're laughing so hard. Why you're laughing so hard. But you can only laugh harder as your voice squeaks and your nose snorts from the laughter coming through every cell of your body. Good. It feels so good just to let go and truly laugh so hard. You can even let go and let more tears stream down your face as you simply let go and let yourself truly laugh out loud without holding anything back. Hear the sound in your mind. Feel the movement in your body. Feel how good it feels. You simply feel free to have a moment, your moment, where nothing else matters except for feeling this happy, this good, this complete. Please notice how this moment has changed how you're feeling. Now you can even increase the thrill of laughing to the point where no sound can manage to come out. Feel it magnified times 10 because you're laughing so hard deep inside. Feel the release. You can laugh out loud. Feel the release and the relief. And take a deep breath and continue smiling with each and every muscle in your face. And recalling how good it feels to feel free enough to actually laugh. Now you know with a certainty that you can use this process that's called the laughing technique anytime and every time that you feel depressed or down, anytime that you feel sad or enraged, anytime you're numb and empty, feeling too alone, too isolated, anytime that you do not care enough about you or other people, you now know, you know how to bring yourself back to a better place, simply using the laughter technique. The laughter technique can always work for you and your brain. If sometimes your mind is in the way and you find it hard laughing or even think about wanting to laugh, go ahead and actually pretend to laugh because the brain responds to it. And within seconds, sometimes minutes most, you'll feel the smile start and you'll feel the laughter start. That's all it takes is get it started and the chemistry that you need to feel good starts being produced. Please make a commitment to you to use this laughing technique every single day, 2 or 3 times a day, or as often as you need to. You can't do it too long or too often, especially in the beginning if you've been feeling really sad and depressed, or if you don't feel well, or you feel enraged or angry and you just can't seem to keep going. Use it every few minutes. Just keep it going. You can even go on YouTube and places like that and get pictures and watch pictures that are funny and collect them and jokes and those type of things. Anything that will make you laugh or even smile. On the really tough days, You can even use the laughing technique every single hour of every single day until you no longer feel any form of depression or sadness or rage or sorrow ever again. Make a commitment to you to do this. Commit to your commitment right here, right now, please. Say to yourself, I will smile and use the laughing technique the second I need to. I will never allow myself to start getting depressed and let it keep on getting depressed, or start feeling rage and let my rage grow. From now on, I'm stepping up and I'm going to immediately start using the laughing technique. And I can go online, I can find Brain Suite website, I can get the help I need to laugh. Okay? Now keep that commitment to you. Keep the good feeling, because now we're going to do step number 2 together. You are ready to learn step number 2 next. I'm going to begin by reading something to you. And now I'm simply asking that you sit back and relax as much as you can in this moment, and simply close down your eyes and listen. Listen to every single word I use to help you help yourself. I'm speaking to the brain. Please allow yourself to listen and hear how you can finally, truly end all of your deepest pain. I'm asking you to imagine or dream of a safe room that you built for yourself. A room just for you where you are perfectly safe. A place that you are happy to have as your room, as a room to return to whenever you want to and whenever you need to. Please just picture yourself in your room, in your mind. Create that picture. Feel safe there, comfortable, listening, and relaxing. Please listen to each and every word from inside of your deepest parts of you. I know there are times when your life seems so hard that it feels like the only way out of the struggle is to die. Sometimes when everything goes wrong, it can feel like it is just too hard, way too hard to do another minute, and you no longer want to live. You may even feel that way in a part of you right now. That's okay. That part of you that goes to that thought, the pain-filled thought about wanting to die, about wanting to end your pain by dying, by simply quitting breathing, by not living. In your moment of sorrow and grief, disappointment or shame or exhaustion, you may begin by opening a door to the idea of dying. And you open you up to dreaming, daydreaming or night dreaming or both. Dreaming a little bit about that possibility of it being over, of it being done, finished, and gone. Sadly, when you feel this empty, you can open the door to the idea of dying. Those are the times when you can't figure out your next step. Those are the moments that feel overwhelming. Yet those are also the moments when you have absolutely nothing left to draw on. Maybe in this helpless emptiness, you may feel that opening that door to suicide all of the way will end your suffering and end the pain. For a moment, suicide could feel like a simple way out of disappointing others that depend on you and care about you. Sometimes, sadly, suicide can seem like a perfect solution. Those are the moments when you are trapped in the old ways of looking at life, as if there is no other choice left to you but to die. Suicide can even seem like it is the only way that you can end your pain and your disappointment, and you do so forever. Or you may believe in reincarnation, and you may think you can just end it and start over. But you must realize right here and right now that ending your life that way is not your destiny. That's not the answer for you, or you would not be here right now, right here, listening and seeing exactly what you need to understand. You need to understand that what you need is here. And yes, what you need is here for you to use right here and right now and always will be. The help you sought is here. You know that I'm speaking the truth, don't you? I can tell that you do. I want you to know that you don't have to figure it all out right now. I just want you to also know and understand there's another way, another choice. And you can take this time now to open your mind to the freedom of another possibility. Go inside, deep inside you, and think of a time when you felt very alive, when you felt loving and joy. That moment was all there is. You didn't care in that moment about what other people thought. You were just at peace, enjoying, feeling, loving, just feeling like you're here and it's worth being here. There's a memory you have held on to just to use in this moment. I'm asking you to do it. Think of a time when you are beyond happy. Doesn't mean it happened often, and it may be a long time ago. It's just that somewhere you felt happy. And if you need to, for this very moment, for you to remind you of how being alive and loving feels, you can imagine something that you've seen on TV or in a movie or read about in a book, and you really wished you had it for you. And in this moment, I'm going to suggest to you strongly that you pretend to have it, be in it, feel it, so you know what it feels like, and make that your promise to you. The goal that you set for you is that this is going to become your reality. Like I said, if you think you have no memory of you ever feeling this way, it's not a problem. Again, I'm going to say, just imagine like it was or is on a TV show, a movie, or a memory of someone else you watched that felt so happy to be alive that you could see it all over them. And you wanted the same feeling, the same thoughts, the same way of being alive that they have. You can imagine what it feels like to be that happy. And it will instantly feel like it is how you feel right here, right now. Just imagine it. Make it happen inside your body, inside your mind. Make it happen. Use your brain to do it. Good. Now feel it in every cell of your body. Enjoy this moment. Feel how good it feels to feel this free and this real and this alive. And know now it is real. The help you needed is here. It's in you for you. This is your aha moment. This is the moment when you finally feel free of all of the pain that came from thinking that you had no control over how badly you felt just a few minutes ago. You've already changed that. You now know the truth. Your brain is your strength that is always available to you to use as your tool to help you in any given moment. Your brain just needs to learn what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. And that's what we're here for. Brain Sweep can help your brain to learn what to do to save you from the pain of living. You can now allow this to be the new choice you go to whenever you're not sure of your next step. Remember that you can remember that you don't have to figure it all out in this moment or any other moment. Instead of exhausting you, learn to help you all day, every day. Just go to this place and bring the strength forward for you to help you. The strength to choose to use your imagination, your memories to help you instead of scare you. Right now, please instantly do it again so your brain learns how quickly you can do it and how quickly it will help you. Remember laughing and start relaxing in your body now. Good. Now focus on how good it feels to laugh. And feel how safe you feel to understand this is all you have to do when you're starting to feel bad or lose your idea that life is worth anything or that you're worth anything. You simply have to use your mind to figure out a memory, or you use your brain to make one up and imagine it so that in that moment you produce the chemicals that will help you. You will now be ready to listen and ready to grow. You will be ready to receive everything you need going forward with our person who is stepping up to help you to learn how to help yourself. That person's going to be here next after me, right here, right now. It is time now for you to understand, for you to know for certain. It is time to close the door. It's time to close the windows. It is time to close up and seal every tiny crack, every crevice, every peephole, everywhere in your safe room that possibly ever included the idea of condoning or accepting or allowing suicide as an answer. End it here for you, for your loved ones. End it now. Begin you by saying, never again will I ever forget what I have learned today about what I have, my power, the insight to do what is right for me, right now and always. You know that you can use the laughing technique to lift you up enough to get you to accept the help you need. You'll need to just learn to not wait, not postpone it, any of it. You just do it as soon as you're feeling bad and do it for you, from you, whenever you need it. So never again will you ever need or want to hurt you or harm you or hurt the people who love you and care about you. Even when your negative chemicals can make you doubt it, you know this is the true truth. Never again is there a legitimate reason for you to choose to harm you or hurt you, or worse, to choose to hurt the people who love you. Now, you've learned that there is a way to instantly feel better and stronger. I would like you to take a moment and see and feel each of the people who would have a really hard time surviving losing you. Think of them. See their faces in your mind. Remember them, love them, and care. I'm asking you to care enough to care about these people and know that you have made the right choice, which is to close the door to suicide forever. Never again will you allow negative chemistry to fool you into believing suicide is an answer. Even the threat today, right here, right now, feel you closing the door to suicide forever and always. for you and for everyone who cares about you. Lock it and seal it closed forever and always. Feel how good that feels to know you're finally safe, that you got help and more help is on the way. I want you to open your eyes, awaken, refreshed and relieved, and knowing that you are finally safe. And now you can accept the help you need and deserve for going forward. Step 3 is what you get to learn to use to help you forever. Get ready to meet someone who is ready to help you receive exactly what you need for you for every day going forward. And thank you for listening.
Thank you for participating. Thank you for watching. If you need help, please reach out to me. We have a team of trained professionals available to help you move forward from this moment on. And if you want to know more about the 3-part series, my contact details are e.tu.nzltd@gmail.com. My website, www.lifeenhansingsolutions.com. Whakawhetai tonu au ki tōku atua. Mō ana manaakitanga kua whiwhi tātou. I tēnei wā.